I'm back. Welcome to Slay the Princess. We're back to chapter 1 because we fucked up. I don't know. You have to check out episode 2. I'm not going to re-explain it for y'all. That was some crazy shit. Was not expecting any of that. But here we are. Basically part 3. Let's just see what happens. Let's just dive into it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Note you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. We'll just silently continue. I don't think talking to him will...
The short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I don't think talking to him in that regard will make anything different in terms of choices.
A warning before you go any further.
Proceed into the cabin. We don't need to go through all the old dialogue again. You guys can check out episode 1.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
What if I just enter? Oh yes, I can skip the blade this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Why is it different this time?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I was wondering why it wouldn't let me click tab. Lie? What if it's not a lie? I'm here to... Oh! I'll just continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy
She looks so
chain
sad.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I wouldn't have thought that would have happened in episode 2, to be honest.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Well, I don't know. Well, I do know. I experienced that last episode.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Oh, she's so happy. When she saw the blade, she turned into a demon, I swear to God. Like, this is a completely different person I'm speaking to right now. What if I asked her name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
She said that so much more politely.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
What do you mean pick a name for herself? That would be her lying. She's being honest. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? See, that's why I was wondering if she's been down here for so long. Why isn't there shit all over the floor? Why isn't she all dirty? She looks like she just barely showed up. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? Sorry, but I just can't trust you. Go back upstairs. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here. Examine the chains. Okay, hold up. Let me...
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
But I'm trying to investigate. I'm trying to learn. You fuckers. Y'all just want fucking snappy shit.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, is she actually human? Is that why she's down here? Because she's not?
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Oh. Keep her locked away. Retrieve the blade. Go upstairs. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here. I like this one. Don't make me regret this. Because it sounds like I can, it's like, I'm trying to let her know that I'm, like, skeptical of her.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
A huge mistake. We'll see.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't any key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah, it's like you've been cut out before, huh?
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I don't know. Personally, me, I don't want to cut off a single... Like, I don't want to lose a single limb on my body. Like, I'm grateful that I got these limbs. Like, it's something I can't even imagine. Like, the people that can go through life without certain limbs or certain parts, props to y'all. Like, y'all are strong as shit. Like, I mentally would struggle quite a bit. So you guys are strong as fuck. So I don't know what he's saying here. I wouldn't be nonchalant. I'd rather be like, nope, just keep me down here. Come back later with like a, I don't know, like maybe an axe can break the chain or something. I don't know. Maybe you can get like a saw. I think a saw, like a type of specific saw can cut those. It would take a while, but it would work. Either way, she would have like this clamped to her still, but that's better than nothing.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
The blade is upstairs, narrator. What am I gonna do? Try and, like, beat her to death? That'd be too fucked up. Too fucked up. Try the door. I'll just return because it's
You
locked.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
What are you gonna have me do to her?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
You have a completely different tone. It's kind of freaky. Like you're super upbeat and like high pitched. Before you were like, you were some sexy hoe. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but she just had a way deeper voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
What the
before raising
fuck?
Her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What the fuck? She's a freak! I said this last time, she's a freak!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
What do you mean? It doesn't sound like she's gonna eat me. So why am I trying to kill her now? I'm afraid of her. She's gonna eat me alive.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save? What do you mean? She's already eating her flesh off of her body, off of her hand. Like a freak. She's not normal. She's lost her noodle. I'm so tempted to slay her now because, yeah, I don't know. She's not normal. She's not a princess. I don't know what the fuck she is. But I'm going to save her because I got to chapter 2 that way.
Fine. Against your better judgment.
Oh my god, woman.
Blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her.
Her eyes, man, they're kind of freaky. Look at them. They're so big and they're just looking at me like that. She's eating herself.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Why are you smiling?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Bro, we just released a monster.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes
Oh.
are too high.
For the love of God, man.
To escape into the world. No. As the princess
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
her body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you...
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this,
Excuse me.
right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to... But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Whoa. Whoa.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
She's gonna eat me alive. Woman,
The blade.
please, mercy.
The
Just take the blade, but don't kill me.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What do you mean?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
See, look at her. She doesn't look like she meant it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I'm actually kind of thinking about it though. That freakish smile she had after eating her own like limb off, basically. She almost did. Maybe this is all a ruse.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Holy fuck.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Well, she's stabbing me, so I think she knows how to.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
The damsel? Not the prisoner?
You're on a path in the woods. And
Oh,
at the end of that
shit.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Bro, that was some crazy shit. Bro, episode 2 was wild. Episode 1 was understandable. It was pretty normal. Like, that was the most normal experience. But, bro, what the fuck was all that? Jeez. I'm gonna leave this one here again. I hope you guys are enjoying. Please keep liking. Please keep commenting. Please keep doing everything y'all are doing. I appreciate everything. It's awesome. We're almost to 2025. I'm gonna finish off strong this year with as many uploads as possible. I'm gonna keep trying to learn editing, try and make better videos, because I'm editing everything myself without any knowledge of editing, really. I'm just like making cuts, putting text, putting some animations on them, putting some photos with animations on them. And they're all super easy because it's all done in CapCut. But I think starting next year, I'll try and do some more fancier things. But keep doing the same content. But maybe some new, fresh content. I have so many ideas. I have a big sticky note on my computer with all sorts of shit that I want to try out. So I can't wait. Love y'all. Peace.